Have you ever felt like there's a deeper way to understand yourself? Something that goes beyond your job, your hobbies, or even the usual personality types? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on a tool we designed to do exactly that, to actually map the very landscape of your consciousness. Now, this isn't some brand new idea. For thousands of years, ancient wisdom has been calling out to us with this one simple, powerful phrase, know thyself. It really is the ultimate adventure, right? That timeless quest to figure out who we truly are beneath it all. So, to get started, think about it like this. Picture the world from an ant's point of view. Your reality is the ground right in front of you. It's all about immediate survival, moment-to-moment concerns. Now imagine the view of a hawk, soaring high above. Suddenly you see the entire landscape, the connections, the big picture patterns. And that's really what this is all about, figuring out which perspective you're using to navigate your life. To help you navigate that inner world, we knew we had to create a totally different kind of map. And let me be clear, this is not just another personality quiz you'd find online. We designed this tool to go so much deeper. And you can really see the difference right here. The whole purpose isn't just for fun, it's for genuine consciousness development. And unlike personality systems that might kind of put you in a box, this test is designed to give you a personal roadmap for your own growth. It's built on some pretty nuanced psychometrics, which basically means it's incredibly hard to game or just pick the answers you think you're supposed to. That nuance comes from its very specific design. We have 33 carefully crafted questions, but here's the key. Each one has 7 distinct answers. This creates 231 unique response combinations, which lets the assessment get incredibly sensitive and tuned in to your unique personal viewpoint. So what does this map actually show you? Well, it charts your position across 7 distinct levels of consciousness. And just to give you a feel for the whole spectrum, we're going to look at 3 key milestones: the foundation, the midpoint, and the peak. And please don't think of these as grades. Think of them more like different landscapes of perception that you might be living in. Okay, let's start at the very foundation, level 1. This is what we call the instinctual level. And it's a state of consciousness that's really driven by primal instincts, by immediate gratification. It's all about spontaneity, living right in the now, those gut reactions. It's that raw, unfiltered energy of just being, but it often lacks a layer of reflection or self-regulation. Now, let's jump up to the midpoint of the journey, level 4, the rational level. This is a really crucial stage where the mind starts to bring a sense of order and clarity to the world around us. This level is all about logic, systematic thinking, and making conclusions based on evidence. It's an incredibly powerful tool for building, for creating, for solving complex problems. Its one limitation, though, is that it can sometimes resist or just flat out dismiss those more intangible experiences that don't fit neatly into a logical box. And finally, we get to the very peak of the pyramid. This is the highest attainable stage of awareness that we map, level 7, the spiritual level. Now this is so important. This level isn't about detaching from the world at all. It's about full engagement from a place of unity. A person here moves beyond rigid black and white thinking. They can just fluidly shift between different modes, from instinct to reason to intuition, all while staying completely grounded and engaged with the world. Okay, so we've seen the map of the 7 levels, but how on earth did we design a test to actually chart your position on it so accurately? Let's get into the mechanics a bit. First off, the questions are far from random. We designed them to explore 8 fundamental areas of life, because a person's awareness isn't just one single thing. By looking at everything from your relationship with materialism to your capacity for self-control, we get to build a truly holistic picture of you. Okay, let's look at a real example. A question like this might seem purely philosophical, right? But it actually has a very specific diagnostic purpose. See, this question isn't a moral quiz. It's designed to measure your relationship with what's called dualistic thinking, that natural automatic tendency of our minds to split everything into opposites, good/bad, right/wrong, us/them. A developing consciousness starts to see the bigger picture, where these opposites are actually deeply interconnected. Here's another fantastic example. We actually pull a quote from the movie Fight Club to explore a really complex idea. And this is just a perfect illustration of how the test gets to the root of our beliefs. It's really asking, hey, what does freedom actually mean to you? Is it the freedom to acquire things, or is it the freedom from being attached to the things you acquire? Your answer reveals so much about your inner world. Now, to get a truly authentic result, your mindset going in is key. This isn't a test you can rush or try to win. We really encourage you to be patient, be brutally honest with yourself, keep an open mind, and be willing to embrace the uncertainty of what you might discover. So, what happens after you complete the whole thing? Well, you don't just get a number. You get a comprehensive guide for the journey ahead.
This is what makes it a genuine roadmap. You get a detailed profile, a visual pyramid showing your level, a full psychological and spiritual explanation for every single question, and most importantly, a consciousness development roadmap with practical, actionable guidance. It's basically a complete toolkit for your inner world.
But here's maybe the most important takeaway of all. This journey, it never ends. Your result is not a final grade. It is not a label, and it is absolutely not a destination you've arrived at.
You know, real growth isn't a straight line up. It's much more like a spiral. There are times of huge expansion, followed by periods of quiet integration. And yeah, even times where it feels like you're taking a step back. This test is simply a compass, a tool to help you understand where you are right now on that beautiful, winding path.
So, in the end, the question isn't really, what level am I? The real question, the one that matters, is this. Now that you have a map, where will you choose to explore first?